How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa Another. I completely forgot to do something before I started this, so give me a second. Alright, that's better. Anyways, welcome back to Danganronpa, another Despair Academy. In the meantime, the new Let's Play has started. That being Zero Escape 999. Many of you are very excited about that. I am excited too. And now we have two series happening again. It's been a while since we had that. I believe ever since like the beginning of Ultra Despair Girls with Your Turn to Die and Chapter 3-1B. But now we're here. And now we're back at Hopespeak Academy. I assume the layout's pretty similar. And now we're gonna continue following Yuki. I believe last time we ended off... Where did we end off? I think we ended off after Monokuma said, yo, you should totally watch the Mono videos! And that's what we're gonna do. Not scared at all or anything. No, totally not. I know we're so far away from a dead body, aren't we? God. Just relax. You can do this. You've played 3 main series Danganronpa titles so far. Speaking of Danganronpa, Danganronpa S is out, and today's like day 3 of me petitioning Spike for a PC port. Please, thank you. Nah, I'm just kidding, but still, I really want to play the game if I can. And I can't right now because I think it's a Switch exclusive. I discussed that earlier. Well, no, it doesn't matter. We're still here for some more Danganronpa content, and even though it's not canon or official, I have a feeling we're gonna have a good time. Let's go. Yeah, it was in... Oh yeah, because I saved in 2 files, because one of them I wanted to keep... I wanted to keep the file... what was it? Because of the rare item, that's right. Also, sorry. We have to go to the AV room, I believe, right? Then let's go. Oh, I'm trying to run with X, but I completely forget that X is to open the menu. I think it's this one? Yep. This is the audiovisuals room. Monokuma said there would be a DVD. That box wasn't here before. A little too loud. Is this the one he was talking about? What should I do? Of course, telling the others right away. But this strange box looks too fishy to just leave it here. This oddly suspicious box soon made me wonder what its contents would be. I'm sure the others wouldn't mind if I took a little peek at it. Inside the box were 15 DVDs stacked on top of each other, with each of our names written on it. What is Monokuma trying to show us? This one has my name on. Let me just take a quick look. No, bad idea, Yuki. Bad idea. Bad idea. A while after I put the DVD into the video player, the monitor screen started to brighten. Bad idea. Very bad idea. What do we have? Huh? Felt like my heart stopped for a moment. When the monitor flashed and started to play the video, I was immediately able to recognize the place on the screen. It's his home, probably. Just making sure everything's fine, seems to be. Also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds different in the last few videos. I have to play with the mic a little further away, again, considering I have this huge freaking keyboard in front of me. It's my house? If it wasn't for the situation, I might have felt happy at the familiar sight, or perhaps even been soaked in a pool of nostalgia. But the noise that followed cleaned those thoughts from my head. Or cleared, whatever. That's... uh-oh. What's all this sound? What's happening? Who are you? Mom? Huh? Honey? What the fuck? Wait, that was live? Oh, this can't be good. It seems like something has occurred to the well-being of Yuki Maeda's warm and caring family. What could have possibly happened at his house? Look for the answer after graduation. Yeah. Told you it was a bad idea, Yuki. What was that? What the hell was that video? Yuki, is something wrong? Are you okay, Yuki? You didn't come back, so we decided to check on you. The others are on their way too. I heard Tsurugi and Akane say something, but that was not my focus at the moment. I have to get out of here. I have to get out and go back to my family. Calm down, Yuki. Tell me what happened. Hey, what's all this screaming about? I could hear it from the other end of the hallway. I was finally able to return to my senses minutes after Tsurugi held me still. I saw that everyone was inside the room, giving me a strange look. Already having used all of my strength, I silently pointed to the box I found. The others seemed to have understood my message as they took their DVD out and started watching it. And soon loud screams of panic and fear filled the entire room. Yep. This can't be true! This can't be! Someone tell me it's fake! This must be a lie! This is totally impossible! So, is this their prize party? Let me out! I can't stand this place anymore! I gotta get out of here! I'm sure they've seen videos similar to mine. Their response was exactly as I expected. Damn Monokuma, I didn't see this coming. So this is the motive. I see. What should we do? What should we do? How do we... Darn it, I need to get out. But how? There is a way out. What way? Is there anything other than Oh. It was in a matter of seconds. Murder is the only way out. That short reminder was sufficient to bring it back the atmosphere of distrust that prevailed on the first day. We didn't know where we are, nor how things are going in the outside world, but those weren't enough to make us feel the actual weight of the situation. Being given a small motive for escape, we were now slowly beginning to accept it as real. These people might kill someone to get out. No way, we were friends for quite a while now. That kind of optimism was not acceptable anymore. None of us should be fully trusted. I was no exception. Everyone, calm down. Wouldn't this be exactly what Monokuma wants us to do? Monokuma wants us to kill each other. We'll only do him good if we can't keep our trust. Are you sure that we should keep this stupid trust? Fuck off! So what did we find for 3 days without killing? Absolutely nothing! Who knows, maybe we'll get to find someone dead now. No way, that can't happen in here. Playing angels. Didn't I tell you? No one would want to socialize in the middle of a bunch of to-be murders. We're pushed to our limits. I wouldn't be surprised if some savage bloodbath was occurring right now. Us to-be murderers? That's impossible. Right, let us think over the matter. The video was probably prepared for Monokuma, the mastermind. Would it be okay to believe it as it was presented? Right. It's likely that he tampered with it. The video looks simply too absurd to be real. And even if it was, the police wouldn't be doing nothing if like apparently how they are now. So that ambassador just made a fake video to make us kill? Son of a bitch! Tsurugi, what's your opinion on it? Manipulation of the video. Surely a possibility, but... Of course, that's the only possible explanation, right? So let's all relax and... Be a part of your plan to stab us in the back? Stop! Stop it! No more fighting! Following Akane's desperate cries, the room fell into silence. Despite how much we've told ourselves to trust each other, a feeling of distrust is already rooted deep inside us. Thinking back, we've known each other for only 3 days. What if you got a strong motive? You got a strong motive to get out. What if your family was related to that cause, like in my case? We all seem exhausted. Let's return to our rooms and rest for a while. Everyone, don't even think of doing it. Show Monokuma that he can't mess with us. Sure. Would anyone here really think of murder? No. That would literally be me. Like, Hyoka's response would literally be me. Especially if I had the game knowledge of the previous 2 games. I would literally respond like that. Well, that was the motive. Don't know what I was expecting. With Tsurugi, normally our mediator, in shock, all we could do was distancing ourselves from each other. Surrounded by the dark atmosphere, full of doubt and suspicion, we headed to our rooms. Oh, free time, huh? Wasn't counting on having any. Yuki, you're never going to kill someone, right? Am I right? Right, but what do you mean, but? Please don't think of doing anything weird, please! I don't want to either, but I can't even trust myself. True. Kakeru, are you alright? Yes, I think I can get over it, but I'm worried about the other guys. What did you see in your video? The courtroom. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Fair, honestly. What about you? So this is what it has come to. How suspicion is grave. Start over. But this is what it has come to. How suspicion is as grave a sin as homicide. A man of the Christian faith must not be overtaken by such thought. You're 100% gonna be a killer. Does that mean you can completely trust everyone? I simply chose not to engage in suspicion rather than trust everyone. What's the difference? True. Mikaku, you won't think of murdering someone, right? Yes. Huh? That answer was sooner than I expected, but it felt genuine, so I was relieved. Okay. Kanata, what did you see in your video? The hospital where I worked, and all the patients who still needed my care. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. That's awful! It was too horrifying to describe. No! God damn it! Every time, dude, every time I talk with her. But betraying everyone's trust would be worse. I can't sacrifice another person's life for my own good. Please, Mr. Maeda, promise me that you won't think of terrible things like murder. Every time, dude. I can't, dude. Right. You promise I won't kill. I promise. Please don't cry. I swear to God. Get away from me. What's wrong, Teruya? I'm not buying that vid. There ain't nobody who wouldn't want to go out after watching that. But you see, the only way out's murder. Anyone might be coming after me. Don't you ever come near, or I'm gonna butcher you first. I should back off. He's clearly not in the mood to talk. I'm not even gonna talk with this guy. Okay, never mind. Shit. If what I saw was real, this can't be true. This can't happen to me. I get you, Mitch, but calm down. Shut up! You can't understand me even a bit. Okay, cool. That's pretty dope, I guess. Do not let yourself be fooled, Yuki. The motive must have been fabricated. That's what I want to believe too. It mustn't be real. This is the most plausible explanation for its sheer absurdity. This is a trap laid out by Monokuma. I've been telling everyone the same thing, but it seems like they find my words hard to trust. Is it because of my lack of eloquence? It's not your fault. Anyone would have a hard time coping after what just happened. Yuki, I have a feeling that you aren't completely trusting my words. That does not concern me, but please do not think of doing anything out of line. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry, thank you for waiting. I went to get a handkerchief. You guys know, my nose is my biggest weakness. Alright. Tsurugi, what should we do? This is beyond my capability. Since these motives were so viciously designed to target the weaknesses in our minds, the best we can do is hope that no one thinks of murder for now. It's impossible for even you to get this under control. Frankly speaking, I'm struggling even to get a hold of myself. How did that video manage to? It's certainly within the bounds of forgery. I'm sorry for my incompetence. Please help the others relax a bit by talking with them. Okay. Is there anyone up here? Probably not, right? We're supposed to go to the dorms. I'm guessing more people are over there. Yeah. This can't be! The school, my social status, they're gone, I have nowhere to go! Kizuna, are you okay? Don't talk to me right now, I can't bring myself to trust anyone, and honestly I don't want to. She's shutting herself off. Fair. You're probably gonna be a bitch. How is that useless? Was it a good enough reminder for what a killing game's about? You haven't changed a bit. Didn't you watch the motive video too? How are you still doing fine? I don't fall for some fool's attempt at trickery. And even if that motive was somehow true, I'm not the person who would give in to that. Let me say I've been prepared for this all along. I warned you. Nothing's more pointless than playing friends here. Stop it, we've had enough trouble. Can't you at least not make it worse? True. What was that loud noise? Came from near my room, let's hurry. Haru, Kyoka, and Satsuki? What are you doing here? Huh? Yuki, you... Hold on, is that... Next to their feet were two nameplates that hung beside our room doors, both shattered into pieces. The broken plates were marked Kyoka Maki and Tsuruki Kinju. No, it wasn't me, I swear! It was Haru, I'm innocent, for real! Technically, it's all because you ran into me, Satsuki. Now you're blaming others for your fault? Very disappointing. I didn't raise you like... What? Can someone please explain? What happened? How should I put this? So Haru and Satsuki were running in the hallway and bumped into each other. Then Haru did 3 amazing spins before hitting the wall, and this is what we've got. I guess that's it? It's a double name tag kill! How can you laugh? I broke school property. It's against the rules. Didn't you read it? Violators are gonna get punished. Oh, they surely are! Damaging school property is strictly prohibited! Violators must be given the proper punishment! Is he actually gonna fucking die? That scream! Guys, here! My, these nameplates that took me days to craft were smashed into pieces! Why did he show up here? Of course, to punish the perpetrator! I won't ever forgive this. Do you have any idea how much effort it took? Wait, seriously? Hold on, this makes no sense. I'm gonna die just because I broke some nameplates? This seriously can't happen. No one told you to goof around. No running in the hallway. Even kindergartners learned that, stupid. I'm sorry. Please have some mercy. Here I go. Get ready to be shattered apart like those nameplates. No! I have a feeling that this is gonna be something so stupid. Just kidding! Yep. Huh? It's true that damaging school property is against the rules, but this clause only applies when you do it on purpose. Haruhiko's case was an accident, so you're safe. The nameplates? I've got plenty of spares hanging around. Were you scared? Scared? You're such a coward! Begging you for your life immediately at the spot. What an amusing sight! It's so funny. Well then, though not on purpose, you still broke school property. Should I call this a punishment? Anyway, put these nameplates back on. I'll really punish you if you don't. And keep in mind, you won't be exempted for a second offense, accident or not. Now, I'll pick up the broken pieces so you don't get cut. Bye. Ah, that little brat, he tricked me. Gee, what a chicken, Haru. Come on, I couldn't help it. You saw him shooting Tsurugi with a legit gun in the gym. Wouldn't you be scared if that's what happens to you? Stupid. Oh, god damn it. I love Satsuki. What's so funny about it? Are you making fun of me? I'm glad it's settled, but can I ask you one thing? Everyone's feeling anxious because of the motive, and you guys were joking around? Sorry, I guess we could have come across as being ignorant. But I thought we could ease the tension by playing around a bit. Murder, motives, anxiety, just push them to the side and have fun. That way we can all chill out and strengthen our bond. Right. At first I wondered what in the world she's talking about. Now I'm thinking playing with these two actually helped me cool off. Me too! I'm happy to have awesome friends. I see. If there's a despair that outdoes trust, overcome it with something that would counteract. Small chats and games can be a great help in situations like this. I like these three as well. Kyoka, Haru, and Satsuki are all pretty cool. Especially Satsuki. I don't know. It's just Satsuki. Satsuki's cool. Kyoka, you're amazing. I was distracted by all these negative thoughts until now. I was so out of my mind that I almost thought of murder. But as you said, if we forget about the hardships and burdens and act positive, we'll be able to overcome the situation. Aww, Yuki. You don't have to take it seriously. It's just another one of my dumb thoughts. She's blushing. We love to see it. Now, I think we can make progress with your method. Right, we can start hanging out in larger groups from tomorrow. Before escaping or finding clues, we first need to build a relationship based on mutual trust. That's what I learned today. Yuki, you're a really outgoing person. I bet you can do it better than me. Fingers crossed. Nighttime? Wow, we jumped the time really fast, huh? School announcement, it is now 10 p.m. Go to bed, you little shits! Wait, it's nighttime already? Oh, I almost forgot. I was on the way to the restroom when Kyoka caught me. Better take care of my business before it gets too late. Haru, we'll go to bed now. Make sure to put the nameplates back where they should. Don't forget about it and get punished! Alright, technically you guys should help me do this, but I'll be the gentleman here. Yuki, good night to you too. I'm still worried about the others, but hopefully none of them will be thoughtless enough to commit murder. Right, of course. There's totally gonna be a dead body tomorrow morning. Thanks to Kyoka, Haru, and Satsuki, I was brought to my senses. I'll tell everyone tomorrow. The stronger our bond is, the easier it will be to fight against Monokuma. I said goodnight to Kyoka and Satsuki and returned to my room. Welcome to room. I'm gonna save. Don't save over the first file. I need that file to test stuff out later. The day seems to have passed very quick. The motive was a big shock to us from the morning. Everyone is still in panic because of it since we parted off. If this persists, things are gonna get worse. I hope it's not too late. I've got to talk with reliable friends like Tsurugi and Kyoka and stop the prevailing doubt from spreading. Sorry guys, I'm so organizing the busy thoughts in my head, I soon drifted off to sleep. We haven't had a nightmare like the one we had in the first day. I'm confused about that. Yo, rise and shine, motherfuckers! Monokuma gets more passive-aggressive with each passing day. That's my headcanon. Let's do this. The sooner the better. I should start with calling the others. Morning. Okay, wait, we're just jumping. Oh! Whoa, you scared me, Tsurugi? Ah, Yuki, I was about to knock on your door. What's the matter? I have something to say to you all, so I'm gathering everyone at the diner. Can you head there and wait until I finish calling the others? Gathering everyone. This looks good. It's exactly what I was about to do. Tsurugi's always quick to put things into action. Sure. Thanks. Go ahead. I'll be done soon. I just realized how much similar the voice I gave So and Tsurugi are. That's not everybody. Also, this music. Oh god. Tsurugi. He sent us here first and still doesn't seem to be finished. Nonetheless, it's a relief that we gathered here just as we always did. Also, I'm so glad to see you here. I was worried if yesterday's events have torn our trust apart. Well, it will be if things don't turn out well in this meeting. Are you still thinking about the video? That must be Monokuma's trick to confuse us and make us fight each other. Who knows? You never know who's gonna stab you in the back. Mitch right. I'm gonna listen to Tsurugi for now, but I can't get rid of the thought that someone in here is thinking of murder. No, that's not true. Let's have a real talk when everyone gets here. Then we can look for solutions. Speaking of everyone, what's keeping Kyoka and Mekaru so late? No. I find it strange also. Perhaps Mr. Kinjo is on his way to call them? Tsurugi, you guys, did Mekaru or Kyoka come here? Huh? No, we kept staying here since you called us. They're gone. I can find Kyoka Maki and Rei Mekaru. What? Could they still be sleeping in at the restroom? I don't think they would oversleep. Those two were quite the early birds, even out of the girls. Sorry, but I have to ask you all to come out and help me search for Kyoka and Mekaru. Are you okay? You don't look so good. I have a really bad feeling about this. Please let me be wrong. Please. Wait a minute. If the early birds aren't showing up, something must have happened, huh? To them? Don't tell me. What are you talking about? That's not possible. They're just being late. Anyway, let's be quick. I have a really, really bad feeling. Kyoka and Mekaru disappeared. Did something happen to those two? No way. That's impossible. But then, what is this dreadful sensation pressing against my heart? I decided to put off these distracting thoughts and join the search. No. Ayame, did you find them? Unfortunately, no. It looks like they're not in their room. I tried knocking on their doors and ringing the bell, but there was no response. It might be because they're still asleep, but then I don't think these two would ever sleep in. I'm not surprised about Mekaru, but Kyoka was an early bird too. It's 2 days ago, Akane, Kyoka, and I had a talk with each other. I saw that Kyoka was a very diligent person, contrary to my first impression. Anyhow, where could they possibly be? I'm even more concerned because of yesterday's mess. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Nothing would have happened. What was that? It sounded like Akane from the girls' restroom. Let's hurry. No. Akane, what happened? Is there something inside? I clutched my palpitating heart and pushed Akane to the side. Trembling with extreme anxiety, I stepped forward to look inside the girls' restroom. No, that can't be. This shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, there's no way that could happen. It's Kyoka, isn't it? It's Kyoka Maki. I swear to God if it is. Oh God, okay. That oh no. Oh, I can't believe she was the first one to die. Damn it, I liked her. Oh man, that's gruesome too. The fuck? What the fuck, dude? What I found there was no longer with her usual vitality, the lifeless body of the ultimate sniper, Kyoka Maki. That is messed up. Chapter 1, we're going into Deadly Life. Oh, that's right, I have to press. Oh, I like Maki, dude. Oh, God, yeah. What is it, Yuki? This can't be. Kyoka. Oh, no. I like Kyoka a lot, dude. Why? I knew it wouldn't be Mekaru because she's the bitch and she's gonna survive all the way through, I can tell. A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, a class trial will begin. that announcement? But before that, we need to tell the others. Okay then. I was still screaming on the spot, and by the time I regained my composure, everyone was gathered in front of the girls' restroom. Oh, I have to talk to them, okay. I can't believe it. How could I let something like this happen? I don't deserve to be a police officer. It's not a surprise party? Oh, Satsuki. No way! Someone's actually dead? I didn't want to believe the announcement when I heard it. How could this happen? When the announcement came, I felt that something sinister was due to occur. It seems like my senses were unfortunately correct. For now, let us wish that she may find peace. Mekara's not here. Kyoka, that's why. You didn't deserve this. She really didn't. Kyoka, what made you like this? Damn it, damn it! I must be having a bad dream. Can somebody wake me up? Guys, anyone? Why did this happen? I can't understand it. Oh, yo, your friend. Oh no. Alright, that settles it. I'm finding the killer. Oh, he's calling for his dad, I see. Somebody's murdered for real. Okay. The dreadful scene was still visible inside the girls' restroom. Yuki, it's dangerous to go in. But he's right. I heard this from Monokuma the other day while walking in the hallway. The machine gun will roast us into ashes if we try to enter the restroom of the opposite sex. But Kyoka's in there and we can't even check on her? Yuki, calm yourself. Let the girls get to her. No, please don't. I ask you all to refrain from doing anything that may disrupt the crime scene. Tsurugi, I don't think you have to act like a policeman here. A friend of ours died, and you're just acting like it's another day of your job? I apologize. I'm also reflecting on my own inability that caused this tragedy. I don't deserve to stand here with you. But still, I ask for your cooperation. We have to investigate the situation and find the truth. The truth? What do you mean by that? Why do you think Kyoko died? Or tell me, were you thinking that she just killed herself because of that rope around her neck? Then Kyoko was really murdered? Bingo! That would be correct! Kyoko Maki was murdered! Monokuma, you son of a bitch! Wait a second. Isn't it still possible for her to have killed herself? We haven't even started the investigation yet. Suicide? Nonsense, I can say this for sure. Kyoko was murdered by another person. And the perpetrator of such a crime is, of course, one of you guys. That can be true. One of us is the culprit? Certainly! That someone must have wanted to get out so badly after seeing my motive video yesterday. Not that I will blame anyone for it. After all, it's just natural human tendency. You can't really call that wrong, can you? Nothing is wrong about a murder. Do you not know that homicide is the worst possible crime that a person can commit? Silly girl, that type of reasoning only works outside. You live in a different world, one that consists entirely of this school. In other words, the only law that exists here is the school regulations. There's really a murderer among us? Don't. I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. I am pissed off that Maki died, especially after yesterday. Like, after the day before in the game. I am pissed. Maki did not deserve this. Who is it? Who's the killer? You damn criminal. Stop this bullshit now! Eek, you're scaring me! A friendly reminder that bear hunting is illegal here! Anyway, don't be so sad. Relax! I'm here to help, not harm. Oh. You see, boys, weren't you having trouble because you can't enter the girls' restroom? But that will prevent a fair investigation from happening. So for this case, the restroom sensor will be disabled until the end of the class trial. Of course, this doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. As the headmaster, I promote healthy relationships between boys and girls. Investigation? For what? When a friend of ours just died. I can't play normally with her crying like this, dude. I can't. I'm instantly reminded of Kana. It's not fair. It's not fair, dude. It's not. It's not fair.
Investigate the case for the upcoming class trial. What else could it be?
Class trial.
That's right, didn't I tell you? In order to graduate, you have to win the class trial after murdering someone. How will the blackened deceive the others while hiding their own identity? How will the remaining spotless find the blackened? The thrills. The investigation is all for that. Have you ever seen a detective who points out the culprit without any prior investigation?
Yeah. I mean, not a detective, but I've seen a bullshit master do that. I believe you know his name. You bastard, you've gotta be kidding us!
Well, spend your time wisely till I call you again. Last but not least, here's a bonus for y'all. I'll give you this, namely the Monokuma file.
I went for it, yeah, I did.
It's meant to be a guide for those who haven't encountered this kind of situation before. It contains some useful information like the cause of death and fatal injury. Well, some of you are experts on this field and may not need this. But it doesn't hurt to have one, does it? Don't you want one too? Here you go!
The cause of death? How do you even know that?
Because I saw it through the surveillance camera. What do you think I do at night? Hibernating?
Oh, that's a typo.
What do you think I do at night? Hibernate? Wrong! I'm always watching you!
Would that mean you already know the culprit? That's Mikaru, isn't it? Yep. Glad to hear that. I was wondering if Monokuma was trying to trick us again. As long as I have a fair game, I'm fine.
Mikaru, where have you been all this time?
At the entrance to investigate. I came here when I heard a body was discovered.
Liar!
What? How can you be this late when there's a murder? Especially when you love to be so nosy like that. Yeah, right. How are you the only one missing when we were all here? What are these morons talking about?
Just confess it already, aren't you the killer? Wait, stop, it's not the time to fight against each other. What's this? Now I'm suddenly left out. Well, fine, I won't let this get on me. Everyone, good luck on the investigation and see you later.
I'm curious about what's gonna be the investigation theme, honestly. That's gonna be interesting. After Monokuma left, no one dared to let out a word for a very long time. It was only natural. One of the 14 standing people here has murdered Kyoka. The familiar tension in the atmosphere, eyes doubting each other. The conflict was already at its climax. So, are we planning to do this forever? Huh? Will we stand here for the remainder of our time, doing nothing at all? Monokuma had said that a punishment awaits the losing party of the trial.
Punishment? Does that mean an execution?
Indeed, we all die if we fail to find the truth. That's why we have to do this. I have to do this. I will die if I don't. By doing this, I will need to question every one of us and point someone out as the culprit. Still, I must do it. If I don't want to die, if I want to survive, it's inevitable. Aki, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry it was you. I need to know the why and the who. Bastards, dude. That's such shit. When I became aware of my surroundings again, I found myself unknowingly entering the girls' restroom. It hurt that I had to doubt a friend, but a weird yet more intense feeling was boiling up inside me. I want to know. Why did this happen to Kyoka? True! That's me! Who's the culprit that killed her? I want to find out. Curiosity took over my reason. And what do I want to do with it? I want to find that out as well. For now, it may be better to follow this intense craving for knowledge. And I will do it. I will expose the culprit and survive this game. That's the only option I have, right? Investigate! Box 15, a classic. Okay, before starting the investigation, let's read the Monokuma file first. I might get something out of it. Sorry. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death was around 6 a.m. Wow, that's early. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a contusion on the occiput, right, the head. There seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. Dude, he was cut? Is this it? Some more information would have helped. Well, I guess I'll have to start from here. Let's check anything that looks suspicious, and it might be a good idea to talk with other people so we can share our knowledge. I will find out the truth. Yes, I will. Investigation has begun. You have to collect truth bullets that can be used as evidence in the class trial. Go everywhere you can reach and look closely at the suspicious objects to collect truth bullets. The class trial will begin once you collect all of them. Investigate thoroughly. Oh, here's a handy tip. When you press shift, a mark will appear on top of things where you can find evidence from. This is entirely separate from the usual blue exclamation mark. Use it wisely. Okay, I see. You can check on truth bullets that you have obtained in your handbook. Okay. Nice. So now we have truth bullets, right? Oh, I thought my game crashed for a bit. How do I see truth bullets again? It said, and I completely forgot. Oh. Okay, I guess I can't see them for now. Alright, let's talk with people. Actually, before that, I'm gonna investigate Maki's body. Kyoka's body. Oh, I'm just so used to calling someone Maki from V3. Ugh. This is a real death of a human. Be right back, guys. Alright, we're back, and for real this time. That should have been the last, like, intermission between recording. Anyway, as I watched from up close, I felt like I was becoming extremely closer to death itself. Kyoka. Last night, it was Kyoka who saved me from losing my mind after watching the motive. In a situation where you can even trust yourself, her bright smile drove negative thoughts away. Why did this happen to you? I shouldn't run away from reality, no matter what. I have to face it and move forward for Kyoka's sake. I think professionals like Tsurugi and Kanata already examined the body, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to look over it myself. Sorry, Kyoka. I'll check your body really quick. Struggling to keep myself from retching, I inspected Kyoka's body. According to the Monokuma file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Only 3 hours have passed, but there wasn't even a tiny bit of life left in Kyoka's body. Anyway, the Monokuma file said that the cause of death was a contusion on the occiput. I carefully examined the back of Kyoka's head. There really was a large bruise on Kyoka's head. It created a giant dip in the skin. Ugh! Ah, she was bashed to death! Ugh! Bastards! Something's not right. How is there not a single drop of blood in the body when there's an injury like this? That's a good question. The culprit could have wiped it away to get rid of the remaining evidence, but that would be pointless since the Monokuma file tells us everything. Okay. Kyoka. Huh? What's this? While examining Kyoka's body, I suddenly realized that she was holding something in her hand. It's a note. Huh. It looks like a piece of paper. With some effort, I pulled out a scrap of paper that seemed to have been ripped out of a notepad from Kyoka's stiffening clutch. The notepad. I wonder if it's one from the ones Monokuma put in each of our rooms. There's something written on the paper. One to the Someone called her to the laundry room. That's where the killing happened. This would be a fairly important piece of evidence. 6 o'clock is precisely Kyoka's time of death. The killer must have called Kyoka with this, yep. I don't think there's anything else special. Plus, I don't want to touch a dead friend's body any longer. I silently prayed for her. Oh no! God, it's so bad. It's awful. Kanata, are you alright? It hurts me emotionally to do this, but I shouldn't avoid it, right? Because this is our only option? Yes, this is the only thing we can do. I'll do everything I can. Help everyone as much as possible, so we can uncover the truth. Thanks. Did you read the Monokuma file? Yes, there wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Kanata, do you think we can trust the Monokuma file? I mean, it might give us false information to throw us off. I came up with the same question and examined the body by myself. And I'm sure the information given in the Monokuma file is true.
The time and cause of death mostly seems to match. I see. I thought it could be Monokuma's trap. Guess I should start from here. Though there are very little clues. I mean, this is just my opinion, but don't you think Miss Maki's body looks a bit odd? What? My examination results agree with the Monokuma file statement that the cause of death was a contusion on the occiput. That would mean Miss Maki's fatal injury was on the back of her head. Then why is she hanged? Oh yeah, I don't see a reason for the culprit to hang her. Unless they were planning to choke her to death. They most likely wanted to paint this as a suicide. I was puzzled and also proceeded to check Miss Maki's neck. The rope wasn't even tight. When the person is hanged, there should be a clear mark, or in worst cases, blue discolorations on the skin that was in contact with the rope. But there's barely a mark on her neck, and I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say that the rope was simply wrapped around her neck than hanged her. Yeah, the person who did this wanted to paint this as a suicide. That's like very obvious. Kind of reminds me of a certain case in Danganronpa 2 that I hated. I mean, I didn't hate, it was brilliant, but god damn it, fuck that. So Kyoko's not hanged? We know the actual cause of death is a contusion. The rope has nothing to do with it, then why? I think this will be important. Thank you, Kanata. My pleasure. My medical knowledge is far from perfect, but I'm glad that it can help you. If only I was skilled enough to bring the dead back to life, Miss Maki wouldn't have gone through all this. It's not your fault. Not your fault. Not your fault. You're a small being and you don't deserve any of this. No one can ever bring a dead person back to life, so don't blame yourself, Kanata. Okay, thank you, Mr. Maeda. I'll continue the autopsy in case I missed anything. And I feel bad for Miss Maki when I leave her alone, so just don't push yourself too hard. I feel awful. Mikako, what are you staring at like that? The rope. There. Rope? It's strange. The rope hanging Kyoka is strange? The hook. Huh? Oh, she's right. I was too shocked by the sight of Kyoka's corpse to notice earlier, but now I see that the rope is fixed to the ceiling by a hook. But how is it strange? It was probably just used to hold the rope in place. If it was done from the inside, it cannot be tied like that. She's right! Huh? What do you mean? She's right! Okay, I think I'm starting to paint a picture of what happened. So, my original thought was that a girl killed her, and it still might be true, but now I'm starting to think it could be literally anyone, for the simple fact that they cannot tie the hook from the inside. So, what I'm trying to think, what I'm thinking is someone threw the hook from the door because they couldn't enter the bathroom. I think you guys see where I'm going with this. And I'm pretty sure that the killer's objective here was to frame Mekaru because she was the least trustworthy. Still, I think she knows something. That means there's something about that hook. Truly a regrettable incident. I have been bracing myself to a degree, but reality still seems capable of exceeding our worst expectations. It's making me feel like I'm out of hope. But we must find the culprit, both for Kyoka and our own good. I agree. We should investigate to the extent of our capabilities and combine our knowledge. Additionally, there are still several of us who are in a panic and need some time before joining us to investigate. If possible, I want you to comfort them and help them regain their composure. I think I'm one of those several people too, but okay, I'll try. Kyoka! Damn it! You were all right last night! We had fun together! It's only a few hours since we last talked with her. But this is reality, right? I can't let myself be overtaken by grief. I can't say I'm smart, but I'll try to the best of my ability. I'm gonna find out who did this to you, Kyoka. Let's help each other out. Oh, he's throwing up.
True, yeah. Are you okay? Okay, he's not throwing up, he's crying.
I can't believe someone really died. A real dead person.
It's not that I don't feel sad like you, but if we don't do this, we're gonna be killed.
I can't do it. How am I supposed to investigate while I'm feeling like this? With someone who might be a murderer.
Listen, I won't force you to do anything you don't like. But if you keep being negative like that, we might lose an opportunity to uncover the truth, and that will mean game over for us. If that's what you want, keep standing there like that. Okay, there's one last. There's 2 more things to examine here. Oh, this is... Sorry guys. This is a small bloodstain right in front of Kyoka's body. A bloodstain? Does that mean the hanging has nothing to do with the case? I'm sure hanging itself won't make you bleed. But there wasn't any notable bloodstains on her. All that was found was a thick clot smeared on the hair near the bruise. I suppose the culprit wiped the blood off on the body. That's very interesting. There's something on the wall. A viscous liquid with a dark yellow color is splattered on the wall. It felt more slippery than I thought when I gently touched it. It's oddly disturbing. I tried smelling the liquid on my finger.
Yuck, it stinks!
What is this smell? It's somehow familiar. Have you smelled that liquid? Yeah, do you know what it is? Well, I cannot say for certain, but I believe the odor is closest to that of rubber. Rubber? Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. But it's not just rubber, it smells terrible, like an ugly mixture of rubber and oil. Glue? It's on the floor too, what do you think it is? Maybe it's been here since the first day. No, that's unlikely. Does it not look like the stain is heading toward Kyoka's body? Hinji made a convincing point. An explanation I can think of is the liquid trickled down the wall and onto the floor, eventually flowing toward Kyoka's body. I think this is an important piece of evidence related to the case too. But I still don't have enough clues yet. It might be... I think it might be, blue. Inside it. Toilet paper, and trash can. Okay, cool. I think I've investigated everything here.
Yuki, what are we supposed to do? Someone actually died.
The situation might seem hopeless, but we have to try. If we don't, we're gonna die too.
We're gonna die?
Monokuma told us in the class trial. If we fail to uncover the truth, we're going to be executed.
We can't let that happen.
What I'm saying is, it's hard to face what happened to Kyoka. For her sake, we need to figure out the truth.
Okay, I'll do it for Kyoka. I'm not much of an intellect, but I'll do everything I can. And when I find out the truth, I won't ever forgive the person who murdered Kyoka.
True. She seems to feel a bit better.
God damn it, why do I have to do this?
Izuna?
What? Who is it?
Me, Yuki. Did I surprise you that much?
Yuki, it wasn't you, right? You're not the killer.
Of course not, I would never kill someone.
Yeah, it's easy for anyone to say that.
Izuna.
Whatever this class trial is, I don't care. I just want to get out of this fucking place.
Izuna, try to calm down.
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk with someone who might be a murderer.
That's fair. What about you?
Where are you looking at, useless?
Mekaru? When the murder happened, what made you come late?
Why should I tell you? Besides, I told you not to talk to me. I was investigating in the entrance hall. There was something of particular interest.
Was it more important than a friend's death?
Friend? Since when were you guys and I friends?
Phew.
Well, I admit an actual murder happening was beyond my expectation. But should I be shocked by every single incident that occurs here?
Hey, friend or not, I don't think that's how we should react to a person's death.
So what? I was born like this. That's why I'm different from the rest of you. Why don't you quit wasting time and go investigate? The class trial is a piece of cake to me, but I'm not going to offer any help.
Are you saying you will rightly crack the case?
Absolutely. Are you playing me for a fool? This whole murder case is a joke.
Because you're the culprit?
Now look who is treating an innocent person like a criminal just because I was late. Suspecting your friend to be a murderer? Is that the mutual trust you guys were so busy talking about?
But I don't know the culprit yet.
And you look the most suspicious right now because of that extra time you took. Suppose I am the culprit. Can you give me a reason why I would commit murder? Do you think I'm foolish enough to be swayed by some dumb video? Then give a proper explanation. There's no evidence to back up your claim. Are you an idiot? Sure, there's no evidence for any witnesses, but even if I was late... Oh. I guess I just don't like her that much that I skipped. I didn't know that the spacebar also skipped text, I'm sorry. Coming late to the murder scene despite the announcement is suspicious enough. This is a waste of time. Get lost if you don't get what I'm saying. I have things to check on and can't spare time for morons. Mikaru, why do you always have to? Jeez, what a nuisance. Why are you acting so friendly anyway? Didn't you get enough? If you still want more, go see that brawny lawyer. He'll prove my innocence. Bye. Have a great time. Ray Mikaru. I can't understand her. Disregarding everyone else for incompetence, not even caring the slightest bit about a murder. I'll have to admit her reasoning and research skills are exceptional. Becoming a top university professor at her age certainly isn't an easy thing to do. But did she have to be so hostile and antagonistic at the time? Well, this is not the time to think about that. The class trial will begin soon. Almost at the class trial. I'm sorry. I need to get some more details about the culprit. The brawny lawyer Mikaru mentioned. That must be Kakeru. She said he'll prove her innocence. I should go talk to him. The freaking classic that is box 15. Also, we should go to the laundry room, given that the notes talked about that. Oh, speaking of which, hey. Oh, hello. I think I found something, but I'm not quite sure. Kakeru, can I talk to you for a sec? Huh? What's the matter? I tried to ask Mikaru about the reason she was late. She kept insisting she was innocent and told me you might know something. Oh, Mikaru, that aloof girl. You know why she came late by any chance? Yeah, I should have said it earlier, but when we were all looking for her this morning, I knew where she was. It's just that I couldn't find the right time to tell everyone. Really? How did you know? I woke up at 6 in the morning, so I decided to head to the restroom. And that's when I saw Mikaru. I asked her where she was going, and she said off to investigate and I'll get lost. Then she went towards the school wing. If Kakeru's saying the truth, it looks like Mikaru really was investigating in the entrance hall. But after that, when did you see her again? Well, after that I went to the restroom and then directly back to my room. So I didn't see her until after the murder. All of us besides Kyoka, Mikaru, and Tsurugi were in the diner since 7 AM. Mikaru said she was in the entrance hall up until the announcement. None of us can really prove that, right? That's true, but I don't think Mikaru is the culprit. Because, you see, I met her at 6 o'clock. According to the Monokuma file, Kyoka's time of death was also around 6 AM. You're right. If Mikaru went to the school building at 6, she wouldn't have had enough time to come back and kill Kyoka and hang her and all. I wasn't in the hallway for long, but it was silent out there, and it didn't look like Mikaru was going to head back my way. I suppose we can't say she's the culprit because of her being late then. But mark my words, somebody is definitely gonna try to frame this shit on her. And that someone is either gonna be one of the well, it's probably gonna be anybody, honestly, because not a lot of people like her. I think the only defenders of her innocence are gonna be Yuki, Kakeru, and maybe Tsurugi? And I suppose Akane, since she sees Yuki defending her as well. I don't know. All I know is that things are heating up. Wait, does that mean Yoko was being murdered in the restroom when I met Mikaru? If only I wasn't so dense. Not your fault, Kakeru. Don't blame yourself. The one who's responsible here is the culprit. No, it's Monokuma who caused all this. Shoot, how could I have not noticed? Anyway, thanks for telling. No problem. Let's try investigating some more. Alright. What do we have here? The murder weapon. This is... Yuki, that's a hammer. There's blood on it. Blood? And could it be the... Yeah, it's most likely the murder weapon. The hammer was about 30 centimeters long and the metal part was really hard. Yoko was hit by this hideous thing. It must have been scary and painful. There's a crumpled sphere in the corner of the garbage dump. What is this? Having lost its spherical shape, the strange object was leaking a dark yellow liquid with an awful smell. Yeah, the smell. This must be rubber, right? When I carefully touched the oozing liquid, I felt a slimy and thick stickiness. A rubber ball? Then maybe this is related to the case. No, there was nothing like this in the trash room before the murder. What is this feeling? I feel like I saw something like this before. You literally did! It's not that hard, Yuki. Put 2 and 2 together. It was literally there. I hate it when stuff like this happens, dude. Is anyone over at the dorms? Oh, Tsurugi. Hey, Yuki. How's your investigation going? Well, can't say for sure. Would you come look over here? Look what, the door? Don't you see that? Yeah, I see that it's your room. This is a key piece of evidence. The room's a key piece? Haru fucked up, didn't he? He switched the nameplates. Oh boy. Not the room. Look at the nameplates. I don't know what you're trying to say, Tsurugi. I see that it's your room, but... No, this is not my room. Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't know exactly what happened and how the nameplates were switched. They're switched? Yep. Haru fucked up. Haru fucked up. Yes, with Kyoka, since she happens to be the victim of this case. Come over here. This is my actual room. That's... Next to the door that Tsurugi pointed out as his room was a plate that read Kyoka Maki. I noticed it when I was going around to call you guys in the morning. I wasn't aware of the murder back then, so I assumed I could manage it later. But looking back now, I think this tells me the overall flow of events. You can see what happened just from this? Well, roughly, combined with evidence gathered from other places. I have some experience in this field after all. Oh right, he is the ultimate police officer. He encountered actual murder cases before. He would certainly know what to do in this sort of situation. Yuki, besides that, I need to know something. Do you know who switched the nameplates around? Even if you say so. Ah! I remember from last night. Yeah. Ah, were you scared? Scared? You're such a coward. Begging for your life immediately at the spot. What an amusing sight. So funny. Well then, though not on purpose, you still broke the nameplates. Should I call this a punishment? Anyway, put these nameplates back on. I'll really punish you if you don't. And keep in mind, you won't be exempted for a second offense, accident or not. Now, I'll pick up the broken piece so you don't get cut. Yeah. I think I know who it was. Really? But even if he did, why? Make sure to hold on tight to that information. This nameplate is most likely related to the root cause of Kyoka's death. It's not Haru, is it? No, it can't be. I refuse to believe it's Haru. He was okay. I doubt it. It can't be Haru, dude. Tsurugi, are you okay with me not telling you who's switching nameplates? I wouldn't mind it, but there's no need if you need to know but there's no need if you know who it was. We'll talk more in the class trial. If it bugs you so much, you could try talking with that person right now. Person who switches the nameplates. It must have been him. Let's go ask. We do a bit of running. The music could have been a bit better looped, but whatever. I appreciate that they actually got Danganronpa music. Yuki. Sorry for not being much help. I'm trying my best to investigate, but I don't understand anything. What should I do? Hey, Haru. I have a question for you. Huh? For me? What is it? When we were with Kyoka and Satsuki last night, what did you do after getting back from the restroom? Oh, that? You know that I broke the nameplate, so I just put the new ones back up like Monokuma told me to. You guys were gone by then. It was a bit lonely doing it all by myself, you know. Is that all? What's the matter, Yuki? Did I say something wrong? I went straight to bed after putting them back on. The 2 nameplates that you broke yesterday, did they belong to Kyoka and Tsurugi? Kyoka and Tsurugi. Yeah, I think so. I'll be frank here. Since last night, the nameplates on Kyoka and Tsurugi's rooms have been switched. Switched? Yeah, Tsurugi said it would be an important piece of evidence, but I can't think of anyone else that they knew that could have messed with them. And one of the switched nameplates belongs to Kyoka, the victim. Isn't this too much of a coincidence? Wait a second, switched? They're switched! Did I? What is it, Haru?
It's probably my fault that the nameplates were switched. So you really did... Why did you switch them? Is it because you're the culprit?
No, trust me, please, I'm innocent.
Okay, I trust you. So can you explain why you switched the nameplates around?
Oh, well, actually, I normally don't pay a lot of attention to the dorm rooms, so it was a bit difficult to see whose room was whose. I mean, I wasn't sure where Kyoka and Terugi's nameplates originally were. Plus, that restroom trip in the middle just kept adding to the confusion. And I didn't want to bother anyone when they were just gone to sleep. So I put them back based on my vague memory. But I must have done it wrong, I'm sorry.
So that's what happened. Alright, I don't know how this connects to the case yet, but it seems like an important clue.
I really didn't know. Don't assume I'm the culprit just because I did it.
I won't. Thanks for telling me the truth. Alright, I think that covers pretty much everything in this place. I should go investigate the entrance hall, like Makaru said.
Damn, this isn't ordinary business that's going on. That goddamn Monokuma. A person died and we aren't allowed any time to give our condolences?
Monokuma can be cruel at times.
Yuki, have you got any ideas about the culprit?
No, not yet.
Me neither. God, I hope we're not doomed yet.
Huh. He's reacting rather tame to this, honestly. Good on you, Mitch.
Tatsuki!
Yuki! Yuki.
What do we do? Kyoka's really dead?
Calm down, Satsuki. I know it can be confusing, but if you give up here, everything will be over for real. Think of what you can do right now.
Yes, so Satsuki came on an expedition to investigate the school building because nobody seems to care about it. I got 0 clues.
Cheer up, just remember that we need to investigate to move forward. Oh, Satsuki. You did your best. Oh, there's something here. Oh. I thought, okay. There's nothing in the entrance hall, huh? Why did Makaru come to investigate this place? Oh, maybe I have to watch Kyoka's motive video. Makaru. What is it now? Why did you come to me again? Well, you said there was something that caught your interest. I was wondering what it was. Which happens to be none of your business. Didn't I also say I won't give you help? It's more of a minor thing. Look inside the shop if you're curious. A useless guy like you won't see it anyway. We'll see about that. This is the antique store. A place filled with bizarre odds and ends not found anywhere else in the building. I thought the culprit might have gotten their tools from murder from here, but as I didn't come here very often, everything only looks the same. If only we had an expert on the store. Wait a minute, wasn't there someone? Or sell things, someone who is an expert of selling things. That person might know something about this. I should go ask him. Hey, Teruya! Wake the fuck up! We have a store to investigate.
Yuki, what should I do?
Snap out of it, Teruya. We need to uncover the truth.
But how can I walk around like nothing's happened? And someone's dead for real.
Nobody thinks that nothing's happened. We're only putting our feelings aside for something more important. You need to get over that despair.
Even if you say so. My specialty is appraising and selling things, not this kind of job. And it's one of those fields where I screw up a bunch at.
No, there is something I can do. That's why I came to you in the first place.
Something I can do?
Teruya, didn't you visit the antique store pretty often?
The antique store? It's true I took quite an interest in that place. There's a ton of items of considerable worth. Speaking of that, I think the room looked a bit different this morning from what it used to look before.
Really? Are you sure?
I think so. I checked the place when we were looking for Kyoka and Makaru, and the layout of the room was slightly off from normal.
You memorized the whole layout of the room?
What you mean the whole layout? It's common sense that a product needs to be in perfect layout to convey its full value to the customers. When I was 6, I learned the hard way how much the layout can influence daily sales.
If you say so, then it must be true.
Wait, why was the layout suddenly out of place?
About that rope and hook, Teruya. Did you see them at the antique store?
I don't know. I didn't look over everything in there yet. But I can say this for sure, the storage didn't have anything like those, I'm positive. And the culprit may have gotten the supplies needed for this murder from the antique store. How'd you figure that out? You're smart. because of what you just told me, Teruya. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to me? Are you starting to feel better now? Always bright and cheerful. That's the Teruya I know. Yuki. You're right. I feel better after all this talking. Everyone will feel sad. I'm not an exception. But there's moments in life where we must do things that we don't want to, right? Let's find the culprit who murdered Kyoka. We'll figure out the truth. Yeah, of course we will. We can get there. Let's do this. Okay. I wonder if this murder was planned ahead. It was. Notes were sent. The murder most likely happened in the laundry room. And then to throw off potential confusion. Sorry, I was overcome by a yawn. To throw potential confusion and to make everybody think Mekaru was the culprit, they hung the body in the girl's bathroom. Right. Okay. I think I got the gist of it. If what Teruya said is true, the culprit should be someone who went to the antique store after yesterday. Is anything else over there? Trying to see if I can find anything else. The box that contained Monokuma's motive videos. They made it harder for us to trust each other. True. I don't know where to go now. Oh, this is the entrance hall. I sometimes feel like I'm dumb. Maybe Mekaru's right. Okay, so I'm maybe missing stuff. Maybe the dining hall, actually. Yeah, but this murder is a lot different from Danganronpa ones. I'm thoroughly investigating every section of the building, but the diner seems to have little relevance to the murder. You're probably right, but we wouldn't want to overlook any clues, so let's search more carefully. Our lives are on the line. I don't think there's anything here. Unlucky. Alright, back off into the wilderness. Where else have we not investigated? The storage? Ah, there we go. This room has all sorts of weird things. I suppose that's not it. Huh. Where are we missing? I think I see what happened, roughly. Already? Wow, you really deserve to be the ultimate police officer. What's the point of being called out when I couldn't stop this murder from happening? It's all my fault. If I paid more attention. True, okay, so I thought I could go in. What am I missing? Investigated pretty much everything. Oh, I haven't checked the file, have I? Lol. Wait, I have, no. I'm very confused now. I've talked? I've seen everything here. I still can't believe that one of us is the culprit. Me neither. I'd rather believe that Monokuma set this up. Miss Maki, I can't even imagine who would think of doing this to her. What am I missing? Alright guys, I'm gonna mute myself and I'll be back once I get something. Well, that was quick. There's a bloodstain on the floor here.
I mean, there's legit the only place I was left to investigate. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Even though I woke up like 2 hours ago. Anyway. Is this... The sudden sight took me by surprise. Blood in the laundry room? Wait, the body was in the girls' restroom. Why is blood splattered all over here on the floor? Blood stained the laundry room. What I can infer from this is, could it be... There we go. There we go.
Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Looks like all of you are tired of waiting. Shall we begin then? Our very first class trial. Everyone, please gather at the carpeted door at the end of the school area hallway. I'll be waiting there.
It's time. If we fail to identify the culprit in the class trial, we die. I really don't want to go through this, but I don't have a choice. This is the only way. The door with the carpet in the school area. I should go there. Here we go, folks. This took less time than I thought it would, honestly. I honestly thought we had another day before the body, just like originally. Or was it really that? I don't remember chapter 1 very well. I should probably do that. I should probably at least rewatch chapter 1 of DR1. This must be the place Monokuma told us to come. The courtroom.
Ah, Yuki, you're here. I was about to get worried.
Were you trying to run away from your crime? Are you saying I'm the killer? Don't get ahead of yourself. We'll eventually find out the culprit, even if we don't want to.
Even if it is the wrong answer. Since we came this far, did everyone get ready? To be or not to be, dead or alive? That is the question.
Stop joking around! We are trying to be serious! Hey, you all listen! Haruhiko is right! This ain't an ordinary trial, our lives depend on it, so quit whining and pull yourselves together!
Mr. Yamaguchi, what's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? You're all loosened up! You'll never get anywhere near the truth with that mindset. Okay, so I guess that's like his mindset during a trial.
It's like he switched into his alternate personality with a sneak.
Ha ha, so funny. So he has an alter ego. I mean, I guess. That's why I didn't want to talk about the courtroom all that much. I guess that's fair. Karen, did you eat something wrong? Shut your trap, wimps! I'm always like this in the courtroom. If you're pissed off by how I am, challenge me with the decisive proof in the trial.
Where did that stammering coward go?
I've always wondered how Kakeru became a lawyer with all his shyness. Though his sudden change came to me as a surprise, it made me understand why he was the ultimate lawyer right away. That powerful voice and spirit will surely give him a great advantage in court. The only problem is he sounds more like a gangster than a lawyer.
Yo, looks like everyone's here. Take that elevator and come underground. I'll be waiting for you guys.
It's time for real. Let's hope we'll do our best. I'm gonna talk with everybody before I go. I usually don't do this, actually.
Dead or alive?
Wait, is this a reference? Oh, because Danganronpa 3's future arc's opening is called Dead or Alive. I mean, I don't know if that was out yet. Wasn't DR3 in 2016? I'm pretty sure that it wasn't out by then. I'll just do some research after this, I guess. Still, it's a nice unintentional reference if it is.
Don't get me wrong, I know this ain't the right time, but wasn't that one mad personality switch? I almost fell on my knees when I saw that.
Damn, it's really gotten to this. Can we even make it back here alive?
Well, useless. Ready to uncover the truth? Like I said multiple times, I have no help. I have no intention to help you out. Have fun struggling.
If it wasn't for the fact that Kanata would probably die if we failed, I would almost be tempted to let you go under the bus. But whatever.
The class trial will start soon. We did our best, so let's hope that luck is on our side.
It will be.
Whether you like it or not, we need to do this. Let's go. Kyoko will be watching us from up above. Let's find her murderer and help her find peace. Phew, I've tried my best, but I'm still not sure on this. I might need to hear what the rest of you found out to get a grip on it. I wonder how and why Monokuma is making us do this. But I suppose we have more important matters to handle. To harm another human being means to defy heavenly law. Whoever committed the act must be ready to answer for their sin. Let's go. Come on, folks, move! We've got no time to waste waiting for you slowpokes. All right, let's go. That's not translated. All right, I'm imagining that is not translated. That is a big oops. This is an yikes. This is a yikes. This is a yikes moment. I don't know what they're saying. Maybe I'll learn Korean just to learn how to read this game. Come on, let's just go, guys. I'm guessing he's saying something of the likes of, one of us. It's one of us. Let's just go down. The class trial is gonna start. That is a lot to read in Korean. Is this gonna be oh wait. Is this gonna be untranslated from now on? Because if the entire class trial is untranslated, I might have an issue. Oh, okay. It was just that segment. Someone forgot to translate that segment. That's fine. Okay. Let's go down. I'll pretend I know what they said. The elevator descends underground with a series of clings and clangs. Gosh, it's gonna take forever. Which floor are we on? I feel like we're going somewhere we can never come back from. Not concerned about our uneasiness at all, the elevator slowly approaches its destination. Wow. More like a bomb. We're here. Finally! I was dying to see y'all! What is this place? It looks so flashy. I set this special courtroom just for you guys. Isn't it sick? Other courtrooms would be nothing compared to this. What the hell are you speaking? You call this a court? You better be kidding. This is contempt of court. Well, enough talking. Let's get over this quick. Stand where your name is written. Do I have a chance to save? Please tell me I do. Is everyone ready? We shall begin in a moment. Behold the class trial! A circular arrangement where we can see each other's faces directly. Despite Monokuma's mischievous, almost ridiculous attitude, there was a strange tension going around here. Kyoka. She was a playful friend, and though somewhat lazy at times, she shined with positivity at every moment. When everyone else panicked at Monokuma's motive, she managed to cheer me up. Kyoka, she left our side too early. What would have she thought at her final moment? Why did she have to die? And the cruel killer who murdered Kyoka. That cold-blooded, heartless killer is hiding among us. And thus, Act 1 of Host Peak Academy begins. A life or death trial. A life or death deception. A life or death betrayal. A life or death mystery. A life or death lie. A life or death truth. A life or death class trial. Alright, seems I'll be able to save before this, which is very important. Yep, nice. This is where we end off, folks! Oh, Kyoka's dead. I'm so sad about that, actually. I really liked her. As soon as Mikaru and Kyoka were gone, I was like, yeah,
Yeah. It's Kyoka because my car wouldn't die. Okay. Let's see how it is. I have a pretty good amount of truth bullets. Oh, alright folks, that'll be all for today's episode. The third episode of Danganronpa, Another Despair Academy, is done. I wasn't ready. At least it wasn't Kanata. I would have died on the inside if it was her. Still, Kyoka is really bad. Anyways, folks, that'll be all for now. I don't know how long class trials last in this game, so I don't know if episodes 4 and 5 or only episode 4 is going to be the class trial. It all depends on how long it takes when I record it. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to record is actually Zero Escape, and afterwards I will be back to this to do the class trial. I'm looking forward to this, not gonna lie. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, that'll be all for now. Oh, okay, I thought the game crashed. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. If you liked today's episode, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new to the channel. If you want to be notified of future uploads like this one, hit the little bell. You know what to do. Also, if you want to join my Discord or follow me on Twitch, both links are in the description below. Let's get ready for this later on. That'll be all from me. Stay safe out there as usual, guys. Until next time, peace!